Well, hey folks, how's everybody doing out there? Hope y'all are doing well, wherever you're at on this beautiful planet that we call the Earth. Welcome to my view off of this just beautiful patio here. It is a windy day, and if you don't know much about the ocean, what I've learned is wind equals waves. Man, I learned that living down in Miami when I had my boat, the 1 month diver. Wind equals waves, and it's a little bit of windy day going on. So listen to those waves in the background. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Just see if my little cameraman will follow me around here. Look at that beautiful grill, just glistening in the hot sunshine, just waiting for me to barbecue tonight. Got me a cold Mountain Dew in a bottle. Life is good. Where are the babies and the ladies, you might ask? Well, smoke. They're out shopping for Forrest G's birthday party, upcoming birthday party. So in this short video, y'all know I can't tell a short story. I'm going to talk about birthday party planning here in the Philippines. Okay? Follows sort of a template. I mean, a lot of parties follow a template. It's like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving follows a template, and you can't deviate too much outside that template, right? So Thanksgiving, what do you think about it? You got to have a turkey. All right, you got to have a turkey. Now you could add a ham, but where I'm from, you got to have a turkey. That's the template. So, all right, where do I begin? Let's see. If you have children, small children, now I have a 5-year-old who's about to be 6. I have a 6-year-old about to be 7. For a few months they overlap. They're 6 years old for like what, 3 months. Then Maria pulls ahead. Anyhow, that's a long story, but you have to buy Jollibee for their class. Now what they do here, most of the schools, opposed to her birthday is coming up during that month for 2 reasons. Number 1, so you can wish them a happy birthday, the classmates, but number 2, puts the parents on notice, hey, you're in the hot seat for Jollibee. Now look, not everybody has the money to do this, but us foreign guys, old single dads, we are absolutely expected to adhere to that, and the children are looking forward to having Jollibee on your child's birthday. So, yesterday, they went and prepaid at Jollibee for 30 sets of, chicken and spaghetti, french fries, and a drink. I think it came out to be around 6,300 pesos. Just say right at 110 bucks, somewhere in there, $110. And what I recommend you do is, if say there's 20 kids in the classroom, you know, the teacher might make 20, what have you, buy 30, because there's always extra people that show up. We give some to the guards and what have you. So if you got 20 people, order 30. And you can always take it home or give it away. There's always people who will take some free Jollibee, trust me. So there you go. Template number 1. If your child's in school, you're on the hook for buying Jollibee for the entire class. And you say, but Marcos, what if I want to buy McDonald's and bring them Happy Meals, cheeseburger and fries? Well, you could do that, but you would be violating the template. So what I've been messing with the ladies, I've been messing with them and threatening that this year I'm not buying Jollibee because I don't like Jollibee. I just don't. It's not a flavor I like. I like Mang and Sol. There are other, local spots I like, but Jollibee's not my flavor. So I said, I'm not buying Jollibee. I'm gonna go to Angel's Burger, bring everybody a Hungarian sausage and a hamburger, a cheeseburger, whatever. I'll get some fries from Cafe Tana and some blue lemonade. And Fatima's like, I'm not going to class that day. because the children and everybody are expecting Jollibee. And it is what it is. It's like when I was a kid, going to McDo was what you wanted to do, going to McDonald's. Get a Happy Meal. It was the branding, the toy. Well, here it's the branding. All the children want Jollibee. I guess if you're a place where, say you only have a McDonald's, okay, go with chicken and spaghetti, you'll get away with it. But if there's a Jollibee around, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Don't try to get creative. So, this morning, John, Flo, Maddie, and Pia all saddled up, headed over to the Jollibee. They picked up the food, got it delivered to the classroom. I showed up as a cameo appearance, and it's so sweet. The children, say the prayer, say thank you, and sing happy birthday, all that good stuff. It's so sweet to see the smiles on their faces. So I showed up. I did a cameo appearance. I try not to stay too long in these events. People sort of, they get shy. They're very shy around foreigners. So I come in, I make my appearance, and then I roll out of there and let everybody get back to doing what they got to do. And it turned out to be a wonderful morning. But Jollibee, that's template number 1. Jollibee for the children in your child's class. Don't deviate from it. But what, I could order pizzas, and you could. Go ahead and order pizzas. Do children love pizzas? Well, American children certainly love pizzas. Kids here, they love Hawaiian pizza, in my experience, for the most part. But it's not the same effect as getting Jollibee. There you go. So, I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money, but I'm telling you what I've learned here personally. Now, template number 2, what about the actual birthday party? This goes for an adult, this goes for children, first birthday or 100th birthday. What do you have to have? Well, for it to be an official, important birthday party where you put some emphasis into it, you have to have a pig. Lechon Bowboy. Now look, everybody can't afford a pig every birthday. I got it. But for example, when Tai turned 60, there was a pig. It hit the template. His 61st birthday, I think the dude got a chicken and a couple fish. Grandma just had her 59th birthday. It didn't rate a pig unless you want to count Christmas and her birthday together. Maybe that's why they come up with a pig. So not every birthday is going to rate a pig, but any important birthday, you have to have a pig. Lechon Bowboy. How much is that? Figure roughly 10,000 pesos. It depends obviously on the weight, the kilograms, the kilos, the pounds of the pig. But a nice round number would be 200 US dollars, around 10K. Now, if you're inside Manila, Makati, that price is going up. It's all about supply and demand. I can only speak right now for current prices out here. John said he could find a pig for 8K. Now, once you find the pig, you got to pay somebody to chop it up, roast it all night, and deliver it to wherever you're at. Unless you're just cooking it right there at your location. So I just used 200 bucks. You want to round it up, say 250. Got to have a pig. Number 2, you got to have a vidjoki machine. Man, it ain't a true birthday party here in this country unless you rent a vidjoki machine. How much does that cost for one day? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But, well, I don't know, what is it, 1,500 pesos? 30, 40 bucks delivered. You keep it for the day. They bring the microphone, the book, set it up, all that. So the vidjoki machine. Everybody loves to do vidjoki. Number 3, you got to have a birthday wall. You got to have this tarp with the birthday person's picture on it, or at least some balloons. Like the one we've got, I'll put it on the screen. We sent some pictures to the print shop. They put 3 or 4 pictures of Forrest G on there. That'll serve as a backdrop. You hang balloons on it, okay? And then what you want to do is put a table in the front where you display the cake, the pig, and everything. You have to put everything on display on the table with the birthday wall in the background, because you got to get that trophy pic like this, right? Got to get that Facebook trophy pic with all your wares laid out on the table with that birthday wall in the background with those balloons. That's the only way you get credit for pulling off a proper birthday party. It's street cred. It's that Facebook credentials. If you just go out and buy 20 kilos of pork and lay it out and a bunch of fish, maybe you spent more than a pig and you've got more delicious food. But the shock and awe of that pig sitting there, that big old birthday wall, you got to have it. In addition to the pig, far as food, pretty simple. Spaghetti, pancit, absolute must. Every birthday party here I've ever attended, whether it had a pig or not, depending on the occasion and the budget, but even the most simple, low budget birthday party had pancit and spaghetti. You have to have it. Okay? I've been to a lot of birthday parties that had pancit and spaghetti and no cake. All right? They outrank the cake. A lot of people don't have the budget to buy a cake. Now we're going to go with the dessert called maha. Everybody likes maha. Obviously, you throw some ice cream and stuff in there. And get a little bit creative, but those are the things you cannot leave out. You can't leave out the birthday wall. You can't leave out pancit. You can't leave out spaghetti. If it's a proper birthday, you got to have the pig. And then you've got to capture all that on the Facebook photo, or else people might talk about you. I don't know. People might chismis. Oh, he didn't do a good birthday party. Hell, they might chismis about me for not doing certain birthday parties the way she wanted them done for the kids, and blah blah blah. Forrest G's never had a pig, blah blah blah. Don't matter what you do. All the previous birthdays, how much money you've spent. You can go to the Conrad, you can eat a big ass buffet. You could spend 5,000 US dollars on a birthday, but to my Filipino wife, unless you have everything that I just explained, you come up short. It's a disappointment. It's a letdown. Okay? So nice round number. What's the budget? Well, I told you about 10K on the pig. That's 200 bucks. Now, they're going to spend 15K, which is 300. So that's about 500. A small birthday, around 500. Small. But if you budget 500, you have another $100 in your pocket the day of, because they're going to come to you during the birthday party. Hey, we're out of ice, we're out of this, we're out of this. More people are here, we're out of Cokes, we're out of this. So if you budget 500, keep another 100 at least in reserve the day of. Now look, everybody's on a different level. The old saying is everybody's broke. We're just broke on different levels. I'm not telling you how to spend your money or how much of your money to spend on a birthday party. Okay? I'm just giving you for example. You go to some birthday parties, they have 2 pigs. If you're big ballin', throw down 3 or 4 pigs, and the more people will come and enjoy themselves, and the more your children and your Filipino wife will enjoy the event. So there you go. That's some thoughts. Another thought is people here don't typically, I don't want to say typically, I don't want to stereotype everybody, but here in this environment with folks from the village, nobody's got no money here, folks. Everybody's just trying to survive. They're happy, but they don't got extra money to go out and buy birthday presents with, right? So most of the people who show up at the birthday party, they're not bringing gifts, and they're not expected to. This is a different culture. This isn't America. Maybe 1 out of 20 people who show up are actually going to bring some type of gift. They're not expected to. They're just expected to show up, have a good time, eat, do vidjoki. A lot of them will show up and eat, and they're gone in an hour, right? Hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans. You know, maybe in the States that would be considered rude if somebody shows up and they pull an eat and run. We're not in Kansas, okay? Let's see, more thoughts about the birthday. The men are going to be drinking. Make sure you have Red Horse for the men and some kalafu. So like for this birthday, I'm not sure who all is going to be there, but I'm just going to buy a big old box of kalafu. Get it here in town. It's cheaper than buying it at the Sorry store. Probably go ahead and, you know, buy some Red Horse. But the good thing is, you know, those little Sorry stores, they've got that in stock. So I'll bring an initial stock because it's cheaper. But I have that money in my pocket that if we run out, then we can just shuttle kuyas back and forth to the little Sorry store. Rice, obviously you want to roll heavy on the rice, okay? A bag of rice is about 50 bucks. Rice here is about $1 a kilo, right? Don't go cheap on the rice, my goodness. Okay, take a big old sack of rice over there. Make sure everybody gets their fill on the rice. And certainly, my gosh, if you ran out of rice here at a birthday party, you'd get talked about to the end of time. So make sure you got plenty of rice. But those are my abstract thoughts without any notes, just off the tip of my head. The ladies are over there right now. They're buying the paper plates and all that stuff because instead of having the birthday party here, we're actually going to a little beach area where it's nice sandy beach, a lot more room, and the big thing is the vidjoki machine. I could rent a vidjoki machine and put it here, no problem, but why go through all that? Well, we can just go to one of these local beaches. Now if you go to the Foreign Guy or the beach resort, whatever, you're going to pay an arm and a leg. But for a vidjoki hut and an extra picnic table, it's 300 pesos. Folks, it's less than $9 US to rent a little thing all day long. They've got restroom facilities. You know, we can swim here, but we got these rocks and everything. People drinking, you don't want people walking over these rocks while they're drinking. So they'll be drinking over there. It's nice sandy beach. Have a barbecue area. It's got the vidjoki machine already set up. We don't got to deal with it. We show up, we pay one price. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if the vidjoki machine is included or you have to put coins in it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everybody congregates over there. There's plenty of parking. Not that any of our folks have cars other than the brothers and the uncle that drive taxis, but if you did have, you know, a family that have vehicles, where are they going to park out in the street, right? Go to one of these local spots. It's pennies on the dollar. Trust me, that's where you want to have a birthday party if you're not going to do it in the village. But we're right here at the beach, so why not go down to our favorite little beach spot down there. There you go. If you're a foreign dude, now I know I'm preaching to the choir, but some people have never been here to the Philippines. If you're a foreign dude and they're looking for a pig, unless you just really want the experience to go see picking out the pig and negotiating over the pig, let them handle it, because if you show up, the price is going to tick up a little bit, right? You're going to put that foreigner tax on you, that foreigner discount as I call it. Just let your wife's brother or mom or uncle or your wife, whatever, go pick out the pig. They'll get the lowest price, negotiate the lowest transportation price and all that good stuff. Common sense, but if you've never been here, maybe you don't understand the foreigner discount, sometimes called the skin tax. And it's not just here, folks. Anytime you leave the West, you go somewhere, oh, they see the foreign guy, you're rich, you pay more. Wait, things work. But if they don't know that a foreign guy is involved, they're obviously negotiating local prices with locals. And then later on, if they show up and to their chagrin, there was a foreign guy funding the whole operation, they're like, damn, could have jacked that price up. All right, folks, Look at the port operations here. I'm still trying to get down the exact timing of when they come and go. There's obviously activity in the mornings. Like when we wake up, it's low tide right now. Tide is way out there. And then like around 10:30, the activity starts shifting. Then it shuts down in the afternoon. It's like 15 minutes till 2 right now in the afternoon. Just had one vessel depart, headed for Kinatarkan Island over there. And way in the distance, I can see a to-go ship coming around the bend. Looks like a to-go over there. But anyhow, folks, thanks for joining me on this talk. Now, I think I'll just set this as part 1, setting the basis, my thoughts about planning a birthday party here. The ladies will have some footage. I'll add that in the next video of their shopping trip today. They're obviously enjoying their shopping and getting everything ready for this upcoming birthday party. Gathering of family and friends. It's going to be a wonderful time. All right, folks. That's all I can think of right now. I want to thank you for being a subscriber, loyal viewer here on my show. Thanks to you, I get to live this lifestyle. I certainly appreciate you.